Good afternoon, good morning, good night, good day. Wherever you are listening to me right now, it is 24 past 2 p.m. Yesterday night, as I finished taking my bath, about to do my midnight prayer before going to bed, the inspiration come because normally some people will just say God speak to them or start saying that they are prophet or whatever. I said it before and I'm saying it again. I am not a prophet and I'm not a preacher. But whenever I have a message to say, I have to say it despite the content of the message. So my message today is solidarity Biafran. Another way around of the message is my humble advice to Nnamdi, Mazi Nnamdi and Alhaja Zaninab Asari Dokubo. Please pardon me if I did not pronounce your name well. Alhaja Zaninab Asari Dokubo, formerly Medford Dokubo Goodhead Jr. I just want to say something. My humble advice to Mazi Nnamdi, the supreme leader of IPOP. This message coming, I don't know why this message coming, and I have to say it. I have to deliver it. I have to deliver it the way it is. Please, before you criticize me or before you drop a stupid comment, you need to go through the message very well and to know the content of the message. Because, and before I say anything, I want to read the meaning of advice to people. Because when this message come in, I tried to do some research and to do some study. As I keep on, the message keep on flowing. And it took me almost 1 hour, 30 minutes or more than. My humble advice to Mazi Nnamdi and Asari Dokubo. You know, we are fighting against something that is greater than us. And if we want to conquer in this fight, there must be love. There must be unity. That's why I say the topic of this message, solidarity Biafran / my humble advice, Mazi Nnamdi and Asari Dokubo. So I want to read the meaning of advice to people. The meaning of advice to people means guardians of recommendation offered with regard to prudent future action. And as I said, if we are about to know what that come unto us, you will understand the meaning of solidarity. And also write the meaning of solidarity because I settled down. It took me 1 hour, almost 1 hour 40 minutes or 1 hour 30 something minutes to go through it. Then before I went into my midnight prayer. So what I'm saying today, solidarity Biafran to Mazi, number one, I just want to thank Asari Dokubo. I come across one of your video when you were saying that despite you are not in good terms with Governor Wike, but this thing that came into Rivers, that you are with Wike to fight it together. Asari Dokubo, I thank you. I love that your video, you know. That shows that you know what you are fighting for. Asari Dokubo, I thank you so much, because there is one of your posts I posted in my Facebook account, Mickey John Onyebuchukwu Okafor. And I had a lot of comments. People were condemning you, people were calling betrayer, people were just saying this. See, Biafran, whether you are IPOP, you are Mossop, you are no unknown organization, unknown and known organization, from the one also from Asari Dokubo, Biafran, if we did not understand what we are fighting for, we will lose for the second time. I said it again, if we did not understand what we are fighting for, we will lose for the second time. And what will make us to understand what we are fighting for is to that spirit of discrimination. We have to kill that spirit first. We have to kill the spirit of discrimination. We have to kill the spirit of tribalism. We have to kill the spirit of Ndikwe Mandekwena. Disunity. Ndikwe Mandekwena. So before I go forward, I just want to read the meaning of solidarity for people. And I said, before you drop a comment to my YouTube channel, Jononis Global TV, please try to go through this video. Go through this video to the end. And I'm still using this opportunity. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, please. I want to read the meaning of solidarity. My last video I said, but please, you people should acknowledge Senator Eyinaya Abaribe. I'll keep on studying that man, watching that man video. That man is full of wisdom. If Mazi, Nnamdi and Asari Dokubo will know what they are fighting for and come together. Asari Dokubo, I thank you once again for the video you made concerning Wike. That shows that you really know what you are fighting for. I am a full Ibu, and I'm Salambala, Anambra from Ojoto. I am not here to discriminate wherever you're coming for or your tribe. You see these people that come into us, they are very smart. No telephone, nothing. When you push them from one truck to the other, they follow you like a cow. Go and study what the Taliban did to the American soldier in Afghanistan. In the afternoon, you see all of them bending, praying, knocking their head in the ground. In the night, they become something else. So, Biafran, if you guys want to fight and survive and succeed, we must kill that spirit of discrimination and tribalism. We must kill that spirit of, I still want to advise Mazi Nnamdi. I thank God for your knowledge. You have acquired knowledge. You studied a lot. I said it before, I did not go to university because of the poverty in Nigeria. By God's grace today, I'm in Europe. And I believe I will further my education. So what I'm trying to say to Mazi Nnamdi, please, my humble advice to you, keep away. Keep away. What I'm about to say is very important. Religion. Keep away religion in this fight. I've listened to many of your words you are telling. If you are an Igbo man going to a church owned by a Yoruba man, you are a mess. You are this. You are that. Mazi Nnamdi. You are a public figure. For goodness' sake, you need to live an exemplary life. I want to beg you, my Osa, please, in my humble advice, deceit from all those words. Yeah, you are enlightening us. You are telling us, you make the world to know what is going on in Nigeria called Zoo. I appreciate it. I give God all thanks for your life. And nothing, anything that want to happen to you and your family, let that death come into the land of Ojoto and kill all the witches and wizards, all the sorcerers. You are too lovely, you are too dearly to me, Mazi Nnamdi, but there are many things you need to take away. We need to take away. The last talk I listened to you, you say if the Benin want to join, they're free. If these people want to join, say Mazi Nnamdi, this fight, we can't fight it alone. BIAFRA, Asari, Dokubo, my advice to you, sometimes you claim that each other are more superior. We need to give away that mind of tribal, that mind of being superior. I want to read. You people acquired knowledge more than me. You people go to school, but the most important thing every man will pray for is wisdom. The Bible says, in everything get wisdom. You go to school to acquire knowledge. It's good, it's nice, we study, we know much things. But these two men, you people have followers, you have your own organization. See, when this message came to me yesterday night, I was directed to the book of Isaiah 51. I want to read the meaning of solidarity for people that will drop a comment that is unfair to my YouTube channel. Solidarity means unity or agreement of feelings or action, especially among individuals with a common interest, mutual support within a group. Nnamdi, what you are fighting for is freedom. At least we have been in this perpetual bondage. Asari Dokubo, what you are fighting for is freedom. There is nothing like Nigerian, there is nothing like zoo called Nigerian anymore. But I just want us to forget our differences. And you two guys need to also try to reach Senator Eyinia Baribe. That man is a die Biafran. That man is a die Biafran. I keep on following him till now. That man is a die Biafran. And I still want Mazi Nnamdi to know that if the fought set today, not only the IPOP will fight it. There are many organizations, there are some that is not even in those organizations, not registered, but they are Biafran, they are die Biafran. So, when you come to the word of solidarity, similar word of solidarity, humanity, unity, agreement, accord, harmony, consensus, concord, singulateness of purpose, community of interest, mutual support, cooperation, conscious, commandeering, team spirit, esprit de corps. Esprit de corps. So what I'm trying to say, out of these words of solidarity, I try to bring out 3 words out of it to download it for us. That humanity was called agreement by all. Let me spoil it. Let me spell it out for you. Let me spell it out for you. UNAMNIMITY. He said, agreement by all people involve consensus. That is number 1 of it. Number 2 of it He said, accord, give or grant someone power, stature, or reconciliation, to reconcile or reconciliation. So what I'm trying to say here, if we fight this fight and win this fight, if we are coming up to fight these people, if you watch them, they are very in one accord, they are very in unity. When you push one to the bring one from this Ekavis, from this truck, you push all of them, they follow you. You think they don't know what they are doing. This is not time to discriminate. This is not time to bring tribal into what we are fighting for. This is not time to talk about religion. Israel, they have Muslims, they have this, they have the other one, they will have witches and wizards, sorcerers in Israel. But if Palestinians strike, all of them will unite together and fight. I just want to say something to Mazi Nnamdi, please. Let's keep away tribal out of this. Let's keep away religion out of this. There is one who says that if you are a BIAFRA, you are going to Yoruba church. Mamma mia. Brother, you don't need this kind of talk in public figure. Nobody's above advice. I am a die Biafran. Please. Let's forget our differences and let's forget whatsoever we are, and let's put away the spirit of pride out of us and be humble, because pride goes before falling. Nnamdi, my father, my biological father, says, you don't celebrate in failure. Let's get this Biafran first before we begin to plan and before we begin to say how Biafran will look like. An unborn child don't need to give a name, because you never know whether the child will survive when coming out. What I'm trying to say, Biafran solidarity. The last one was Esprit de Corps. That is the most important thing in this thing we are fighting for. That is the most important thing. If you understand what is freedom, if you say you are a freedom fighter, this Esprit de Corps, you must practice it. You must practice this. Forget I'm rushing this video because I don't want it to be too long. You must practice the Esprit de Corps. You must know the meaning of it. My humble advice to Mazi Nnamdi and Asari Dokubo, you must practice this Esprit de Corps. It says, the meaning of Esprit de Corps, it says, a feeling of pride and mutual loyalty shared by the member of a group. Shared by the members of a group. That your feeling of pride, you have to keep it by the side. To be royalty, mean humbleness, so that you can work together. And if a man who says a River State or Bayelsa man is a betrayer, when I posted Asari Dokubo post in my Facebook, and what the man is just saying there is not anything bad. The man is saying, if possible, he says, if possible, Ojukwu is alive, he will go to meet Ojukwu and apologize for what they did to him. That is what our fathers do to him by betraying him. Say we go to Ojukwu. So Asari Dokubo today, we still have the Ojukwu living today. Mazi Nnamdi is still living. I want you to forget your differences. I don't know what people are saying about you too. I'm getting rumors that when the Operation Python, that's Mazi Nnamdi was in your house. We have to be our brother's keepers right now. We don't need to be a clan. We don't need to be that type of people, because these people know that we are not in one accord. They know that we are not in unity. We must try to be unity. We must try. Everybody's coming to the social media. You don't need to be sleeping. You don't need to be this. You don't need to be the other one. You have to be alert. One guy bugodunu, the spirit of Ndikwe Mande Kwero. If that spirit of Ndikwe Mande Kwero and keep away the words of discrimination out of us, one day I got look what God is saying, and we remain in total perpetual bondage till the world will end. I said it again, and I will say it twice, and I will say it thrice. I will keep on saying it. You guys acknowledge. Two of you have a great organization, has great followers. Asari Dokubo, Mazi Nnamdi, and you guys are fighting in one purpose. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Senator Einia Abaribe. The direction of what I got yesterday, after this message come, I wrote it down so that I will not forget some of it. Then I was led in the book of Isaiah 51. It says, hearken to me, ye that seek the Lord. It says, hearken to me, Isaiah 51 verse 1. It says, hearken to me, ye that followed after righteous cause. Mazi Nnamdi, Asari Dokubo. I did not say God says. I'm not prophesying, but I'm telling you the fact about this cost, what we are fighting for. He said, hearken to me, ye that followed after righteous cause, because you are fighting one cause. We are fighting for freedom. We are fighting for this perpetual bondage. We are fighting for this modern slave trade. Both in Europe, both in Africa, we are in Nigeria, called Zoo. We are fighting for Biafra. We are fighting for freedom. So we need, listen what the Bible says, that is the word of God. You that practice Quran, whatsoever you practice, what I'm about to read to you is not a shy place. Say, hearken to me, ye that followed after righteous cause. All you that fight for Biafra, hearken to me. Hearken to me. All ye that fight for Biafra, ye that seek the Lord, look unto the rock whence you are hid, to the hole of the pit whence you are digging. We are digging for Biafra. We are digging to be free. We are digging for our children to stay in peace and harmony in the land of Biafra. So I'm begging of you guys, let the spirit of discrimination, let the spirit of being supreme, that is pride. My father say, that's when I was telling him, this is what I will do in your house. I hope if they are saying in the death, you will see most of those things I say, at least 70% have been done. It's not either runned or willed, but it's the Lord that showed mercy. It's not by my strength. Isaiah 51 verse 3 says, for the Lord shall comfort Biafra. For the Lord shall comfort Biafra. That place says Zion, but I put it onto Biafra. When he shall comfort Biafra, he will comfort all our wasted place, and he will make our wilderness like Eden, and are desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness shall be found therein, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. I said it, we will fight this fight, we will win. God is going to comfort us. Joy, gladness, our land will be like Eden. Our land will be like Eden. Our land will be like the garden of the Lord. But if we did not kill the spirit of discrimination, these people that know that we are not in peace with ourselves. My advice to Mazi, Nnamdi, and my advice to Asari Dokubo, Asari Dokubo, I thank you so much. You understand the cause of what you're fighting for by saying that this fight is not for Winke alone. Asari, I thank you so much. I thank you so much. But please, forget every differences. Let's unite together. Let's come to unity. Remember the meaning of esprit de corps. If we don't have that spirit of esprit de corps, we will be digging for empty land, say we are searching for gold. We'll be digging empty pits and we cannot get a gold. We'll be digging empty pits and we keep on digging. And we remain in perpetual bondage. Our language shall be one. When we say yes, let our yes be yes. We shall kill the spirit of informant, the spirit of betraying, the spirit of stand in unity. Because unity we stand undivided with fall. I'm still saying, Mazi, Nnamdi, my humble advice to you, know ye that not only I pop we fought the fight. Let's keep our pride by the side. Let's forget about discrimination. Let's forget about calling religion into this thing. Everybody will not have one religion. Everybody will not have one religion. You don't come out and be fighting for freedom, looking unto God for you to achieve that great good. Mazi, Nnamdi, you have sacrificed a lot. You have sacrificed a lot in this fight. But there is one thing you need to sacrifice. Asari Dokubo, there is one thing you need to sacrifice. Let's put away pride by the side and come to unity. If we can sacrifice unity, if we can sacrifice love, if we can sacrifice killing the spirit of discrimination, I'm a Igbo, I'm this, I'm Abo, I'm Asaba. If we can kill that spirit that I am Igbo, I am Delta, I am this, I am the other one, and we come to one accord. If we don't have the spirit of unity, we fought again, and there will be a lot of betrayal, and we remain in perpetual bondage. Please, I've read the meaning of advice. I'm not commanding Mazi, Nnamdi. You are my elderly brother, you are my supreme leader, you are the mouth speaking of IPOP, and Biafran also, because I am Biafran. I am a die Biafran. And I'm also saying to Asari Dokubo the same thing. Please, let's kill the spirit of disunity. And when we fought this fight, and we will come out with a flying colors. And victory shall be ours. Let's walk onto the spirit of unity. Forget discrimination and tribalism. And also acknowledge Eina Abaribe. And let these two men, Asari Dokubo and Mazi, Nnamdi, come together and let our voice be one. Forget about religion, about this issue. You are a Muslim, you are a Judas, you are a Jesus follower. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please desist from it. And let us come together and fight this fight. Israel have different religion, but you cannot touch them and go free. You cannot touch Israel and go. When you touch one, you touch all. They don't care whether you are native doctor, you're this, or sorcerer, witchcraft. They have a lot of witchcraft in Israel, like Australia. They practice it. They practice it. But what I'm saying, please, I'm begging for unity, understanding and love. If our language will be one, if our language will be one, these people will be afraid of us. These people forget all the governors that have already selling the Biafran for now. When we get this Biafran, either they go to Asari and die there because they are not coming back home. Please, Asari Dokubo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my humble advice to you guys. God will keep on strengthening and blessing you people. And we will fight this fight and we will conquer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please forget your differences. I've heard a lot of rumors, but it's not what I'm about to. I did not come here to say it. The differences with the Asari, Dokubo, Igbo, IPOP, and whosoever. We are fighting one just. We are fighting for one thing. We are digging for one gold. Let our language become one. Let's fight the spirit of tribalism first. The spirit of disunity. If we can kill these two things, then these people will never tamper with us. May God help this world that I say today to go viral so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Asari Dokubo will get it. Please, share this word and subscribe, please. Chonoy's Global TV. Please share it. In my Facebook page, Authentic Mickey. Share this word, please. May God bless you as you do that. In Jesus' name, amen.